So guys, things are escalating. A resort in Mozambique or a hospitality establishment in Mozambique refuses to serve South African tourists. In fact, this resort is pushing back South African tourists. They said they don't want them in Mozambique. They don't want them there. And they, South African tourists, should go back to their country. Guys, there was a huge altercations between the Mozambicans and the South Africans. Guys, table have turned. We all know that this thing did not just happen in a vacuum. I think this is a direct response to what is currently happening in South Africa. Guys, let's watch the video. Let's watch.
Yes.
We didn't swim to other countries. We came with papers. You guys are our helpers at home. Say it.
Why are you coming in Mozambique?
Why were you there?
Where? I'm in the country.
And you? We're here to visit.
To visit?
Like you. We're not here
Where?
to go to...
Where?
We're here to visit.
Where the beautiful country. That's why you like it. Why are you coming?
We pay
So why you chase us then? Why you chase us? You are stupid, guys. You South African people. You are very stupid. Why don't go to your president? Why didn't you go to Cape Town? Why you come in Mozambique? Very stupid. People, we close with you people. We're not help with you guys. We're not help with you guys. We're very close with South African people. I tell you guys, you must go tell your president to fuck off. Yes. Yes. And I make video also.
Yes.
I make video.
Yes. You want my passport?
South Africa and Tobago. South Africa must go. Black people, South Africa must go. All the black people must go. You must go. You must go. You must go. You guys are from my family too. You are very stupid. So fuck off. Fuck off.
Vai embora! Vai mandar meus irmãos! Rua! Rua! Vai embora! Vai embora do nosso país! Vai mandar nossos irmãos de qualquer maneira lá! Irmã, desculpa lá! Vai mandar nossa...
Guys, the next story is a must watch. This is a story of a returnee from South Africa. In fact, he said he left South Africa because of constant threats to his life. He said even his South African friends that he thought, these are my friends, start threatening him. They told him, come 30th, you will see the different me. These are his friends. So he said, because of what he said, a Zulu man advised him to run away from home. He said he went to his cousin. So when he left, the next day after he returned, he came and met his two neighbors, Malawians. South Africans have unalived them. Guys, listen to this story. Things are going on in South Africa. If you are a foreigner in South Africa, honestly, I will advise you to go back home.
Well, the reason why I actually left South Africa, it's very wise. Someone said to be forewarned is to be forearmed. And I left because of a lot of threats, physical threats. It's as bad as where I was living in the suburb. There's a guy in the petrol station, they call it garage, told me, he said, come 30th, you will see a different me. This is somebody I buy petrol from. So we had a conversation and someone was talking, it was just a young guy, and I said, no, leave that young man alone. And then he went into, you call me a young man, but come 30th of June, you will know I'm not a young man. I would make sure that I sever your hair. He was saying things that how he would unalive me and do some stuff to my family. And I was warned by my then landlord, and he's a Zulu guy, very, very nice guy. He was one of the people in the struggles in apartheid. He was even on exile. He told me, he said, these are the few rotten eggs. And I was one to leave my house. But that day I felt it was just God. I went to my cousin's. I wanted to see where he was living, the new place. And the next day morning, two Malawians that were next door were unalived. One was mauled, the other one was hit with bricks. I actually went there to look at them. It was a gruesome scene. I couldn't really, the police were there, the Metro police, and they told me that I would be next, that it will come and destroy my house. So I had to. Because I sell cars, of course I had 2 vehicles, and I had a house I went into mortgage for about 2 years now. So I had to sell. One was vandalized, and the other one I had to sell cheaply just to get my family to my in-laws and get my children back to the in-laws and my wife to a new apartment somewhere else, which I didn't disclose. Even the movers, like the U-Haul movers, was someone from a different suburb I had to bring, so that people from my suburb don't know where my wife went to. She even called me now and said she is being also questioned and saying, why did you marry a Nigerian? So the reason why I left was basically because of life-threatening messages. Even on Facebook, they go as far as my Facebook to say, if I don't leave vertically, I'm going to leave horizontally. I'm going to live in a body bag. A lot of threats that were physical that I couldn't handle. So I had to take my life first and come back home, because home is the right place where I'm supposed to be. And I left everything. The house I abandoned because, as you know, when you pay mortgage and you need to continue paying, I had to leave that because my life is more important. The car, my properties, each business that I had, even the car stand where I used to go display my cars, I had to abandon the place also. Every single thing from zero. As I'm talking to you, I came home empty-handed just to get to the airport and be alive.
Guys, I would like you to watch the next video and judge it for yourself, whether what this South African man is doing is the right thing or not. In fact, a random South African man just went to the shop of an immigrant, demanded for that migrant passport or to close his shops. Guys, is this not harassment? Let's watch.
The problem is your papers. Papers of this guy. Why now is your papers? Yeah, we're not going to deal with you later. Now, this one doesn't even have a passport with it. But it's operating here. Which papers? Give me those
That
papers.
copies is the
Give me those
paper.
papers. You can't show me the copy. Those ones are copies. I with this.
When are you going to say that?
Yeah, copy. I got this copy. Yeah. I show you the original thing. So you must give me the original thing. No. So I don't discuss with you with a copy. If you don't produce original thing, close the shop. Simple as that. Close it. I thought maybe when you're coming, you'll come with the original thing. No. So now you call me for nonsense that you don't have proper paper. Nonsense. It's nonsense because now I waste my petrol to come back here.
It's not nonsense.
Where's the papers? Where's the papers?
Guys, I have paper.
Where's them?
It didn't show paper.
It's a copy.
That one is a copy. That one
Where's
is a
the
copy.
Aslam?
I don't deal with a copy. I don't deal with copies.
Where's the Al-Islam?
Close the shop. Close the shop.
This is not the definition of people will govern. This is lawlessness. This is breaking the law. And this is harassment. Do you know it's criminal for an ordinary citizen to go around knocking on every shop owner and demanding documents? Like, for instance, does this brother asking for documents have the ability, the skills, the knowledge to know if the documents are legit or not? What means does he use to verify the legality or the legal status of the brother who seems to be a foreigner running this shop? Do you know that even a policeman does not have the mechanisms of verifying if someone is legal or illegal in a country? What more of an ordinary citizen who's even complaining about fuel that he had to put in his automobile to travel all the way to this shop owner to demand for his documents? Now every black South African has become an immigration official. They think now they're enforcing the law, not knowing that they're breaking the law. Only immigration officials have the right and the ability, the skill set, and the apparatus to know if someone is illegal or legal in the country. This culture of anti-foreign that has been bred in South Africa is going to create a lot of hooligans. Every brother who wakes up one day feels bored, or some criminal elements who just feel the need to make a quick buck, they'll target foreign nationals owning shops and demand for their papers. And those who don't have papers will be harassed, extorted, and blackmailed, all in the name of go back to your country, Abahambe. This is going the wrong direction. It has to be stopped before it escalates, before many people become victims to these operations.
The next story is about Nigerian men. 3 Nigerian men were arrested whilst attempting to travel to Dubai, disguised as Arab women. So they got arrested whilst they wanted to board a flight to travel to Dubai. So there was this suspicion. After they checked, it was 3 men, guys. 3 Nigerian men. Nigerians will say they don't carry last, but my friends, this time you people have carry last too. Guys, look, I know tensions are high right now, but do you think what Mozambicans did to South African tourists is the right thing to do? Or do you think it is high time all other African countries should also give South Africans the same energy as what they are doing to migrants in their country? Or do you think this is the time for our leaders to go on negotiating tables to negotiate and understand each other? Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. My name is Motiti. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. See you in the next one.